Hey YouTubers, this is Styler. In this video I'm going to review the Smartwatch K2 W100 that I got from the seller called Pillar on DHGate.com. As always, take a look down in the video description for more details. So the K2 W100 comes with a 1.54 inch screen with resolution 320 by 240 pixels. It is running the MTK6572 dual-core Cortex A7 with 1.2 GHz, and it has features like Bluetooth, built-in camera, GPS, Wi-Fi, radio, and it's possible to install Play Store from Google, and I will show that later in this video. Now let us take a look on the design and the physical aspect of this watch. Here on the front we have something that looks like brushed metal, and I don't know if this is real metal or just plastic, because it really feels like real metal when I hold my finger on it. It's actually cold, so it could be real metal. But these screws here on the front are definitely just fake. When we take a look on the screen is really sharp and nice if you look on it from the front here. But if you take a look on the side here, I would say the screen is not that clear. The viewing angle from the sides are not that good, especially if you are looking on the watch in this way and not in the normal way here. Here on the top we also have notification LED, and this one will flash in different colors: red, blue or green. Here on the wristband we see it has a texture, and this one is made of rubber. On this side we have the speaker, and this is also the lock, and you can see you do like this to open it, and you can adjust the size here so it will fit on almost any arm. On this side we have the camera, and this camera is actually pretty nice. Then on this side we have the micro USB port and the power button. On the other side we only have the microphone. On the back we have like nothing. So let us now check out the weight of this watch. And what we see here, it's 76 grams. And let me compare that to another watch here. So as you can see, this watch is only 58 grams. So here I have my measurement tool, and you can see it's on 0 here. So let us check the thickness of this watch, and what we see here is 12.80 millimeter. Let's check the height of the screen. You see the screen is 28.6 millimeter high. Here we see 40.40 millimeter. Let's check the height of the watch here, and here we see 57.95 millimeter. Let's check the wide, and the wide says 38.34. So the watch also has some kind of motion sensor to wake up the screen. I don't know how this works actually, because sometimes it seems to work and sometimes not, but I will try to make it work now. And as you can see, here it works. My guess is that it's using the camera maybe to register movements, because if I do like this on the camera, it will also turn on, as you can see. So this is the boot up screen when you turn on the watch. So let's take a look on the UI on this watch. Here on the front we have the clock, we have the weather and temperature. You can swipe to the side here. The first time when you have to connect the watch to the phone, you have to go into the connect here. And you have to enable Bluetooth on both your phone and the watch, and then you can send the SWatchManager APK file from the watch to the phone. So now let me show you some of the nice shortcuts. If you slide down from the top, you will go straight to the camera. Slide down to go back. If you slide from the bottom to the top, you will go into the dialer. Another nice thing is that you can double tap on the clock, and here we'll bring up the task manager. If you click on the weather, it will go into the weather and show. Here on the front, if you press and hold your finger, you can choose from different kind of clock types. And as you can see here, there are really many different kinds. You can also choose like this, and then you have some shortcuts. Just hold and press, and then you have this design. And when you have the shortcuts here on the front, you can just click on them. For example, go to the settings here. Here we have the settings. Inside here we also have developer options. And in About Phone we have also the USB debugging mode. Take a look on About the watch here, and we can see it has the Android version 4.2.2. And to show that this is real, we get the Jelly Bean. So when you want to go back, you just swipe down, and that will always bring you back. The button here on the side works like a home button, and you can also hold and press this, and you will get the options to power off, restart, or control the volume. If you here on the front swipe down, it will start the camera app, and here you see the camera app. Let's switch to the video mode. You can see it's really fast. Also here in the camera app you can choose different settings like screen mode, color effect, white balance, picture size, and so on. Let's take a look here in the picture size. You see it's up to 8 megapixel, but I believe this is interpolated. The camera actually only has 5 megapixels. Let's take a look in the Nexus Camera that I downloaded from the Play Store. And here you also see my hand. Let's take something else here like this. And with this one you can record videos and take pictures, and the recordings with this app is unlimited, while if you use the stock camera app, then you are limited to between 15 and max 300 seconds. Let's take a look here in the settings. We have the clock, date and time. You can set it to auto-sync with the phone, or you can set the time and date manually. Here inside the wallpaper you can choose from different wallpapers, and of course you can also use your own wallpapers if you would like that. Then we have the sound option. You can choose the volume. And of course you can choose from different phone ringtones, notification tones. You can set it to vibrate. In display we have brightness, font size, icon style. Let me show you the colored icon style. And now you see the icons are in full color. And here you see the notification light option. You can set always on. You can set red, blue, green, and it even has options for more different colors, as you can see here. Here we have the battery. We have the power management. We have Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. You can uninstall the apps from inside here. And you have around 1.1 GB free for apps from the start. We have things like motions, so you can wake up the watch just to move the watch, backup, developer option, and so on. Let's take a look in the dialer. This is the dialer, and as you can see here, this one is fast. We have contacts, call log, weather, pedometer and notifications, find device, music player, Let's go back here, and here we see the gallery, and here in the gallery you can see your pictures. And of course you can also play the movies directly from here. And we have a compass, and the compass actually works here. So to calibrate the compass, you can just click and you can calibrate it. We also have the possibility to make voice memos. So that's it for the normal apps, the default apps on the watch. Let me show you inside the apps. I have already installed different apps. Antutu Benchmark, Aptoid. We have the browser calculator. I have installed Clean Master to free up some memory. And we have different file File Manager, Find Device, Flashlight. I installed Flappy Bird, Google Maps. I have rooted the watch, as you can see, because I have the King user here. Also I have the MX player, the Nexus Camera I have installed. I even installed Racing Thunder 3D game. And last but not least, you can see I have the Play Store installed. Also you can see here I have the YouTube app. So regarding the Play Store, when you buy this watch it will not contain the Play Store, but you can install this yourself. I will provide the instructions how to do this down in the video description, so please take a look there. And also how you can root this device. You need to root it before you can install the Play Store. Let me show you here in Root Checker that this device is actually rooted. If you want to install the Aptoide App Store here, you just go to the browser here, you search on Google for Aptoide, then you go to their webpage and install their APK file and you will have it on the watch. So now let me show you that the Play Store works. Let me go to the Play Store and start it up. Here we have the Play Store on the watch, and of course this is really small and it's hard to navigate, but it is possible, as you can see. You can even search, and if I search, the keyboard will pop up here and you can use the keyboard. So let me also show you the YouTube app. Here I'm inside the YouTube now and you can see that it works here. It's very tiny and small, but it will work, and uploads. These are my uploads. Let's try to play a movie. So as you can see, it does work.
Hello YouTubers, this is Dialog. What I got here today is a new package from DHL that I will unbox. It should contain the QI, or how you say.
So that was the YouTube app here. Let's take a look inside MX Player. So you must remember that this is a full HD clip. You can see it lags a little bit, but it's okay, I think. So now let's try a racing game, Racing Thunder. So as you can see here, the game runs very good and fast. Let me show you Flappy Bird. Yeah, I know I really sucks at this game. But you can see it works. So here I have my phone connected with the smartwatch, and from the phone you can always see how much battery there are left on the watch. You can see 55%, and I can click here, the app here, and you can see I have the smartwatch connected. I can see the clock, apps, watch media and so on. I even have remote file manager, remote camera, settings. Inside here I can change all the settings for the watch directly on the phone. And I can also see all the apps installed to the watch. And if I need to change anything, I can just hit the setting here, and I can change, for example, the cities that are syncing up with the watch. I can even take a look to the gallery here. I can transport the files from the watch directly back to the phone. Watch media on the watch, remote file manager. This one will connect with the Bluetooth FTP client. So this is the content of the watch. So that's really nice that you have this Smartwatch Manager app. So here inside the notification option you can choose things like screen on when the watch receives a notification. You can limit the notification, and you can set up what kind of notification should pop up. And there are really many settings here, advanced settings, more notifications and so on. So here inside the smartwatch app you can also go to the setting here and see watch update. So you can update the smartwatch system. You can check for an update, auto update and so on. So you can always update the app really easy. So let me show you now how to do a call from the call log. I will go into this one and I will call my answering machine here.
To listen to your messages, press 1. To change your personal options, press 2.
And here you can control the volume and so on.
To change your personal options, press 2.
So now I will try to call the watch so you can hear and see how it reacts. Hello?
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 So here you can see I just got one SMS. And here you can see the notification LED in green for the SMS. So another smart thing is that when your smartphone here is running low on battery, 14%, actually the smartwatch here will notify you about that and will say that your phone is running low on battery. So that's really convenient. So one thing I want to mention is the SMS. They could have done this better, because on SMS you cannot reply directly. You can only choose from delete or reply, and if you choose the reply, then you have to choose from a text, predefined text here, and send that back. But it's not possible to just click on the text here and write your own message. You have to do that from the phone then. It is also possible to click here directly on the weather and see the weather informations. You see I have Miami, Hamburg, Copenhagen, Bangkok. So now it's showing Copenhagen here. And now Hamburg. So a few words to the battery life. The battery life is actually okay, I would say. It's not great, but it will last for about 1-2 days with normal usage. In the last 2 days I have really played a lot with this watch to check out all the settings and all the options. So of course I didn't get a real picture on the battery life, but I would say around 1 day, maybe 2 if you don't use the watch so much. So it's actually okay, I would say. Regarding the speaker quality, I have spoken with some friends and my wife a couple of times with this watch, and my wife told me that she could hear me clearly if I just have it in distance, but if I take the watch up to near my mouth and speak here into the hole here, then it would be even better, she told me. So you can just have it on your wrist and speak, it will work. No problems at all with that. So here you see the Antutu Benchmark. I just ran the score, and you can see here it gets 7,400. So now to some cons and pros about this watch. First, I want to say that I like the watch because it really looks like the Gear watch, and the quality seems to be really good. One thing I didn't like is the glass here on the camera. It wasn't really solid, it was kind of loose when I got the watch, but it seems that it's just attached with some tape around the edge, so you have to maybe glue the lens a little better on the watch. Another thing I want to mention is when you are doing a call and you have to use the dialer or hang up, the watch can lag a little bit, but not much, but enough that you notice it. When you use the dialer, it's fast, and the UI is also always fast, so that's a good thing. Currently I'm using this watch every day, and it really works good for me. I haven't noticed any negative stuff about it yet, so for the money I think this is a really good buy. Remember that the price is very low for this watch, and you get a lot of possibilities and options with this. So that was my review of the Smartwatch K2 from Pillar on DHGate.com. If you have any questions regarding this watch, please write them down in the comment. Give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I hope to see you in my next video, and have a good one.